A $40 prestige lipstick can cost as little as $2 to make. That markup isn't funding a better formula, it's funding a brand machine. No brand sponsored this video. Today, we're ranking 10 makeup brands. 5 whose prices are built on marketing budgets and retail shelf fees, and 5 where your money actually goes into the product. Starting at number 10 with a brand that built its reputation on professional makeup artists and has been living off it ever since. In 10th place, MAC Cosmetics, the Silky Matte lipstick in Ruby Woo. Retails for $25. The ingredient list tells a simpler story. Standard silicone for texture, basic clay for structure, petroleum-derived waxes for form. The newer formula adds shea butter and coconut oil, both common emollients that cost pennies at scale. No exotic botanicals, no patented delivery systems. The production cost falls between $3 and $5. Estee Lauder Companies, the parent corporation, reported a 74% gross margin in fiscal year 2025. For every dollar of MAC lipstick sold, 26 cents covers the cost of making it. The rest funds marketing, retail distribution, and overhead. MAC still offers a 40% professional discount to makeup artists, which tells you how much room is built into the retail price. You're not buying a premium formula, you're buying a name on a commodity lipstick. Number 9. Tarte Cosmetics. Shape Tape is the #1 concealer in the United States by dollar volume. It retails for $32 for a third of an ounce. The formula is built on smoothing silicones, the same base found in concealers at every price point. Botanicals like shea butter and licorice root appear further down the list at minimal concentrations. Kosei Corporation, the Japanese parent company, acquired Tarte in 2014 for $135 million. Since that acquisition, older Tarte products carried a Made in USA label. Many newer items now read Made in China, produced through contract manufacturers in Guangdong province. At Kosei's 69% gross margin, a $32 concealer costs between $3 and $6 to produce, a 10 times markup on silicone and trace botanicals. 8th place, Clinique. The Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation retails for $48. Clinique's brand identity rests on 2 words: dermatologist tested. But hypoallergenic has no regulatory definition from the FDA. Any company can print it on a box without meeting a single standard. The foundation's base is standard silicone, identical to drugstore formulations at a quarter of the price. The dark spot claims rely on vitamin C derivatives that sit midway through the ingredient list, not at the top. The clinical study behind those claims tested 22 women. Clinique sits under the same Estee Lauder umbrella as MAC, manufactured at the same facilities in Markham, Ontario. At a 74% gross margin, $12 of that $48 bottle is production cost. $35 is gross profit. What's left is a white lab coat and the word clinical on the box. Number 7. Charlotte Tilbury. The Pillow Talk lipstick retails for $37. Charlotte's Magic Cream sells for $68 per ounce. Pooch, the Spanish conglomerate that owns the brand, paid $1.5 billion for it and reported a 74.9% gross margin. The Magic Cream is worth examining. Its second through fourth ingredients are chemical sunscreen filters. The ingredients that justify the $68 price, the peptides, the hyaluronic acid, the vitamin C, all appear near the bottom of the list. That placement means trace concentrations. Charlotte Tilbury doesn't own a single factory. Everything is produced by contract manufacturers in Italy, Japan, China, and France. You're paying for the rose gold packaging, not for anything proprietary inside. 6th place, Lancome. This is the most revealing entry on the list because Lancome and Maybelline are owned by the same corporation. The Lancome Idol Ultra Wear Foundation retails for $55. The L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear retails for $16. The two share 63% of their ingredients and the same silicone-based chemistry. The $39 gap buys you moringa seed extract, rose flower extract, and broader SPF coverage. L'Oreal Group reported a 74.2% gross margin in 2024. The company spends over 10 billion euros a year on marketing, roughly 10 times its research budget. The R&D pipeline is shared across both brands. The factory infrastructure overlaps. $39 for the word Lancome on the label. Number 5. Maybelline. The Fit Me Foundation retails for $11.99. Same L'Oreal parent. Same 1.35 billion euros research infrastructure. Technologies built for Lancome appear in Maybelline products within 1 to 2 cycles. L'Oreal Lab Science at mass market pricing without the Sephora counter markup. 4th place, NYX Professional Makeup. The Slim Lip Pencil and Butter Gloss both retail for $6. L'Oreal acquired NYX in 2014 for approximately $500 million. The NYX lip liner is America's #1 lip liner by market share. It uses the same categories of waxes, plant oils, and butters found in MAC and Charlotte Tilbury lip products at 4 to 6 times the price. Same parent company research at 1/5 the price. 3rd place, Wet n Wild. The Mega Lash lipstick retails for $3.99. The Photo Focus Foundation sells for $6.49. What separates Wet n Wild is vertical integration. Markwin's Beauty Brands, the parent company, owns its own factories. That eliminates contract manufacturer margins entirely. The $3.99 lipstick contains hyaluronic acid, coenzyme Q10, vitamins A and E, muramuru seed butter, and argan oil. Those ingredients appear in Charlotte Tilbury and MAC products at 6 to 9 times more. Factory direct pricing with prestige tier ingredients. Number 2, ELF Cosmetics. The Camo Concealer retails for $7. The Poreless Putty Primer sells for $10. The Halo Glow Liquid Filter costs $15. ELF Beauty reported a 71% gross margin on $1.3 billion in revenue. Estée Lauder operates at 74%. 3 percentage points of difference at 3 to 8 times higher prices. That near parity proves the production cost gap between a $7 concealer and a $32 concealer is measured in cents. The Poreless Putty Primer shares its core silicone and squalane base with Tatcha's Silk Canvas at $52. The Halo Glow matches Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter at $50 for 70% less. A 71% margin at $7 is the most revealing number in the beauty industry. And in first place, The Ordinary. The Serum Foundation retails for $7.50 for a full ounce. Most products sit between $5 and $25. The Ordinary is owned by Decim, which Estée Lauder acquired for $1.7 billion. The same corporation that charges $48 for Clinique and $25 for MAC also owns a brand proving you can sell effective formulas for under $8. The Ordinary names products by their actual ingredients with stated concentrations. It manufactures in-house at 5 labs in Toronto. Zero advertising. minimalist packaging. The result is an estimated 500 million to 1 billion in annual sales at prices that expose what the rest of the industry charges for identical actives. The Ordinary sits inside the same portfolio as MAC and Clinique. That alone makes the case. Across all 10 brands, one pattern stands out. Price rarely reflects formulation quality. It reflects the cost of brand machinery versus actual ingredients.